Oh, welcome everybody to Demo Crazy. I'm still technically recovering because long story short, I was working on my birthday weekend and I wanted to take some revenge. So last night I partied a little too hard. Um, but more importantly, let's talk about if you're all up in the air saying, "Yay, James Comey got indicted again." Keep in mind, being indicted for something is not the same thing as being convicted of something, and they couldn't secure anything on him last time. You can be damn sure they're not gonna get him on anything this time. That's just a thing. James Comey was just doing his goddamn job. Sorry, burp needed to come out. Oh, oh man, but yeah. Um, Wait a minute. You know what I just
Yeah.
realized?
What?
Whatever happened to John Bolton? Because he surrendered to authorities.
Uh, I don't know, actually. That's a good question.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Other than that,
Hmm. Oh, where? But yeah, nothing's gonna happen to James Comey. That's just a thing. He's gonna be fine. Hmm.
yeah, the thing with indictments is like that's where the joke comes from. You can indict a ham sandwich. Like when they bring up the grand jury, the defense really don't really get to say anything. Like they get this. It's so easy to indict anyone, but then after that, that's when you have like motions to dismiss, motions of stuff on there. Like most people see them all in order. Like there's nothing. There's 8647 one. They're already fucking themselves over. They have Trump saying he doesn't believe he was a threat. You have fucking Top Blanche out there doing the fucking rounds. And when they're bringing up, like, well, what about the shirts and people are selling that? Are you going to indict them? Like, no, it's like, there's nothing wrong with this. Like, this is why they keep bringing these cases and they keep losing. Like, why do you just want to do L's all the fucking time? There was once a time where prosecutors cared about what their W percentage was.
Yeah, well, yeah, they still do. It's just some of them are just that sycophantic. Speaking of sycophants, let's talk Kirk and that stupid fucking video addressing the stuff and weirdly
Oh my
going out.
god.
What?
No, I was funny. I was saying, oh my god, yes.
Yeah,
Keep going.
she weirdly went after Candace Owens and
Yeah.
implicates her for turning the guy into that shooter. Like what? And even then, Candace Owens like instantly clapped back, saying, "What the fuck are you talking? Are you high?" And to be fair, dude, she was like. Eric was rightfully clowned, saying like people were like, "Dude, you look like an assassin. What the fuck are you talking? What are you doing?"
Dude, she's out here looking like Eminem / Rhythm Nation.
Yeah, and Eric went after Drewski. The thing's been done. You've literally just refueled
She
that
can't let
fire.
it go. She's hold on to this longer than she cared that her husband was assassinated. Literally, like she's still like, oh, and you got people out here making fun of me in whiteface and on top of this stuff. It's like, then stop doing shit to make me made fun of. You're the one out here in the pyrotechnics. You're out here crying like a bitch. You're fucking out here. Me, Brittany alone in the White House correspondent shooting thing. The only one out here crying. Everyone else was like, okay. You're out here crying like you actually saw your puppy get shot. I'm not sure if you had Christian Nome at your house.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I don't know. I'm honestly still kind of surprised that, like, people are still inviting her to things. Like, I'm surprised she was even able to go to the Correspondence Dinner.
Right? Because I mean, most people metrics that at the inside their camps would be like, this person's a loser. Like she's already moved from going to colleges to high school because people don't want to see her. And like these kids don't want to see her. You know what kids who probably want to see her? Her own kids.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, maybe not. I don't know. I will always be upset at, like, on her kid's behalf of, like, what she said to her kid to explain that her husband wasn't coming home. Like, do you remember that?
Well, that's
No,
assuming
Rabina.
her kids actually exist. I still say they
No,
don't.
they exist. They're just with fucking grandma and grandpa. No, so her like 3-year-old daughter was like, "Where's daddy?" And she was like, "Oh, well, you eat so many raspberries that daddy has to work extra hard to like pay for all the raspberries. So he's working with Jesus now." It's like, bro, don't. You're saying like you're telling your kid that like it's her fault because she eats too much. Like that's gonna be fucking trauma shit that she'll have
Right.
to deal with like in 30 years.
Well, also because she's like, if she actually believes that, she might believe that she's coming home. Like when you tell young kids when the pets go, they're at a farm up north, right? It's
Yeah.
like you're basically Dumb and Dumber, so you're saying there's a chance they come back, right? Like,
No, it's
Yeah.
what's really funny. Be funny as hell if Eric Kirk's all like, "Oh, Daddy's at the store." I actually did write this as part of a commercial. I want like for what was originally what it's now, Cluck Your Chicken Mother. Um, Commercial literally opens up with, "Daddy, where's Mom?" "Well, Mom's at the store, son." "But Daddy, Mom's been at the store for over 6 months. Where is the store?" "Hopefully at the bottom of the ocean with that two-timing bitch." "What?" Yeah.
it's like she went on she went on Ocean Gate.
Oh my god. But what was going on in her mind, in his mind, excuse me, that was like, you know what I should wear when I'm bitching about this? I should be wearing all black with a black cap. Like, what?
I mean, I think literally nothing is a good guess of what's going through her mind. Like, she, I don't know. Like, with all the fucking fireworks and shit, like, she just doesn't think. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm looking at this, I'm like, dude, first of all, Sonya Blade wore that outfit in MK11. That was like, that was no, no, that was so long ago. Stop with that. Second, like, why are you literally bringing up Drewski? That's been done. Are you like? I get it. Women are, or rather, in Eric's case, a man trying to pretend he's a woman, are very petty and they hold on to things forever. But like, bringing up the Drewski bit, like, what do you think people are gonna do? Like, not look it up? They literally brought it up and like, clip for clip, like shot for shot, saying, "Wow, Drewski really is you."
Part
Yeah.
of me, it's like it's just like a secret grift. She's doing this, the
Like, stay
fake outrage.
relevant.
Yeah, like, no, the fake outrage. So she's giving them more material so they could do it again, so she can get more material because she has nothing. Her whole thing is basically grievance. She's like, you know, I really suck at this. People don't like me, but I get clicks when I feel aggrieved.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, right? Because it's like she has nothing, right? People don't want her to talk. People really don't want her as the head of TP USA.
Mm.
They're just doing this because of Green and Riddle. She probably realized that. So she's generalized. She's making these fake beef with Candace Owens. She's trying to be like, oh, Drewski, because she's trying to keep that alive because it was a hit. So now she's doing this other shit that's like, oh, I'll get a sketch on SNL, or someone will do something else, right?
Hmm.
And then I can go and talk about this, and then go make my rounds on TV, being like, this is cruel. I didn't ask for any of this, and keep making money. And then she still doesn't have to see her kids.
Yeah, I really don't think that he loves those kids. Like, if Grandma and Grandpa are raising them, yeah, even he doesn't want those kids. He doesn't want. He does not want to look at those kids. But he fired those kids. Well,
You know, next thing you know, the next time you see those kids are gonna have black hair. It's like, oh, they always have black hair. Like, wait, no. I was like, this one is definitely Asian. No.
well, if it'll make you feel any better, at least Jimmy Kimmel's hair is still black, considering, wait, I don't think he has black hair. Anyway, like the whole
He had like salt and pepper hair, right?
I don't fucking care because look, people, don't get me wrong. I'm not Jimmy Kimmel's biggest fan. Okay, like even
I like him in the Man Show.
yeah, I didn't even like the Man Show all that much. I mean, it was all right. Oh, Doug, the women on trampolines. Okay, and
Oh,
it's
girls jumping on trampoline.
there are porno sites I can go to. I don't need to see ladies in trampolines in my fucking. Anyway, like, do I want him getting sent off the air? No, I don't really have a problem with him. But like the whole FCC going after ABC again, yeah, yeah, no. Again, don't worry. Kimmel's fine. He didn't even make the. He did. He even like people are saying like, oh, Jimmy Kimmel was like joking about the correspondence shooter. Like, yeah, but like he also said he doesn't advocate for what happened. So what are we talking about here? Like, you
Yeah.
know,
Well, he said the joke before it even happened. So either A, you think that Jimmy Kimmel orchestrated this shit, or B, you think he's one of those precogs in the Minority Report. Like,
it's not like you can, and it's not like stuff like that hasn't been satirized. How many times has like The Simpsons or The Critic fucking made fun of the Kennedy assassination? Back and to the left, back and to the left. Like, shut up. Like, fuck
well,
off
the
with
thing
your.
is,
Go ahead.
no, I'm saying here's the thing with the right. It's like they've done that shit all the time. You saw how they rejoice when Trump said Rob Reiner, good that he's dead, and Robert Mueller, literally good that he's dead. Or you saw black people putting those stickers on their back of the trucks of like Biden hogtied and kidnapped in the back of the truck. They seem to always like that. But when Trump's in here, he says that, oh, this is not very kind to me. Then it was like, oh, these people are, they need to tone down the rhetoric and why they wishing for them dead. And even fucking Patrice Heaton, fucking everyone loves Remy fucking Debbie. I see why Marie hated her.
But it's just
It
like
was all like
it's just what like
bullshit.
Gabe. It's just like what Gabe said like a few weeks ago. Like not a few weeks ago, a while ago. He's like the right wing. They'll just they're so like hypocritical, and then like the second you go after them, they just become these weak ass snowflakes or whatever the fuck. It's true. Like they are so fucking insecure, you know, and it's just like, dude. You people.
Yeah, they literally, you see those videos where it's like, they're out here puffing their chest, starting fights and shit, yelling shit on the street, right? And then as soon as they get punched once or twice, they're all like, "Oh, begging, no, what are you doing, bro? Like, cool. This
Oh,
is all mine."
like that one right wing TikToker who was basically like, why do left boys whine so much? You come at me and I'll just do it again. Bah, bah, he punches his phone. I'm like, okay, I hope the phone breaks. And then like a ton of left leaning content creators come out. Like you even had like a former MMA fighter that was running for Congress, that was running for like yeah Congress in Texas or some shit, like basically saying, "Yeah, I'll take you on." And then that fucking influencer against like, "Oh, these people are like 200 plus pounds. I want to fight that. You haven't heard of weight class?" It got so bad that a lady MMA fighter, she was all like, "I'm 5'11, I'm 160 pounds. I do taekwondo, etc., etc. I can challenge you." And he blocked anybody that challenged him because he's just that much of a little bitch. I don't even remember what the fuck that guy's name is, but like, you know, he always wore that stupid fucking MAGA hat like a fucking dumbass.
That's what I'm saying. Like, these people is like, they feel good feeling like the internet and all that shit was the best thing that happened to most of these people because it's like, in their small ass towns, they definitely have loudmouths, but they're always like an alpha loudmouth that sucks up all the energy, right?
Mm.
Now with this fucking inner shit on there, it's like, hey, we could be our own alpha loudmouths in this echo chamber, and we'll just say radical leftists, and they're all pussies, and they're trans people, and they're not real men, and all that shit. But if you challenge them to a real fight or whatever, be real quick of either A, they won't fucking fight you, come up with some fucking excuse. B, try to come up with a posse when you want to fight himself on there. Or C, try to throw some lawsuit bullshit. All of a sudden, it's like, oh, hey, well, no, because it'll be illegal in this law and all that shit. You have fucking Mark Ray Moley out here saying people should be out to do people. I'm like, yes. You know what, Mark Ray Moley, I will do you. Let's do this. Fucking 10 paces. Let's see what happens, bro.
Right?
I'm willing to take that chance that you probably never really fired a gun in your life.
Of course.
And it's like you might wing me, but I might actually hit a good part of you and you die. And it's legal. And I will laugh.
Right? I mean, like,
and I would take the GoFundMe and I won't have to work ever again in my life.
Right? And like, what the fuck? All he was he ran a plumbing business. Like, yeah, he's in charge of ICE now. Great, good job. But
Well, more than ICE, Department of Homeland Security, bro. My God, I feel safer with a rusty fucking latch chain from New York than having this guy be part of security.
Right? So let me ask you this, because I didn't actually look into the whole Scott Jennings dropping an F-bomb. What happened with it? Like, what was that?
Okay, so you remember?
Oh, like nothing. Do you want to say it?
No, you can go on there. You know who Adam Mockler is, right, Doug?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then go ahead, Gabe.
Yeah, so he was on like CNN panel, and then I forgot the name of the kid he was talking to, but he's like 24.
Adam Mockler.
Oh yeah. So they're just fucking talking about like Iran and stuff, and then like he just gets called out on it, and then he fucking blew up in his face and like said the fuck word and was like, get your hands out of my face, which didn't happen because like I don't know, they're sitting kind of close to each other because they're on the same panel. But he just like fucking blew up on him. Like I don't know, it was kind of like a nothing burger to me. It was embarrassing, but
it's embarrassing. But the thing is, like, yeah, they're close, but his hand wasn't like in the face. Like when usually people say he had that face, it's like a more of accusatory. He's just arm gesturing normally, the same way he was doing all the time. But fucking Jennings was losing the argument because they were talking about endless wars, and we're comparing the Iran war with how they said like Iraq and Afghanistan, and it's saying like the endless war, but it's like, you can't tell me when it's going to end. And you kept saying like it was going to end 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. And we've been this over like a couple months. And Jenny had nothing. And so he was like, get your fucking hands on my face. Which it wasn't. Like, it was really not even close to being his face. And they kind of blew up on that kind of shit. And normally it's a nothing burger, right? Like Gabe said. Because that shit normally happens. The problem is that several people from like MS Now and CNN got shadow banned or whatever for doing far less, right?
Yeah.
And it's like Scott Jennings always been like this asshole that always does these liberties, and that's kind of why I caught fire.
Yeah. Well, and like he seriously didn't have his hand like anywhere near him as well. Like he wasn't even motioning or anything. It was just like I don't know, like gaslighty thing of like, oh, he's being aggressive.
Well, I'm glad he got called out. I'm glad he got called out. I mean, like, you can't say, like, the fucking, just last minute, right? Like, there was another round of peace talks, and Trump said, they haven't paid enough. Like, dude, you are going to flip so quickly now because the straight was actually on the offering table. And
yeah,
it's so, he's going to flip. He's going to flip. Of course Trump is going to flip. He got us into this mess, and with no real objective. Top that off, he can't really say we're winning when Iran is doing whatever the fuck they wanted. Granted, the ceasefire is now, what? It has an indefinite hold now? Or, right, the ceasefire is indefinite now? Like,
I guess I don't know. He has no control over the situation. Like I'm at the point where I don't even really listen to whatever his like plan is for the next like week or so because like it hasn't ever worked out the way he said. Like they voided the ceasefire or we voided the ceasefire. Like I don't know. It feels like we have zero control over the entire situation.
Yes.
No, literally every Friday is like the war's over. Then Monday, ceasefires off. It's just market manipulation, and he might be in this with Iran. He's in his boy Jared on there. It's like, look, we're gonna say we're on this other shit, all this stuff. Meanwhile, we'll say the war's over. You'll do the Lego movies, come back. We'll make money. You make money off of closing the strait and charging a fee for takers to get through. It's just all fucking grift. And now you have the UAE leaving OPEC. They might have been part of this shit all the time.
Wait,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, they left OPEC, so now they can. So now OPEC lost less standing to set oil prices, and they can pump out. And I'm like, that could be part of the plan all along too, man.
No shit. I didn't hear about UAE leaving the OPEC, but
Yeah, it happened like it was like this week. It might have been like Monday or Tuesday.
shit. Yeah, no. Yeah, they're gonna be charging whatever the fuck they want for oil. And it's also,
Yeah, and they're not affected by the strait because of that pipeline.
no, that's the other thing though. Fucking like people are complaining about gas prices. You know who wasn't care? The people that actually control the oil industry. They're making out like fucking bandits, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like Trump will care very soon because, like, I don't know. Gas prices are getting outrageous, and like at least before, with I don't know, whenever it happened, with like Bush or Obama, at least like there was some like semblance of a plan, but Trump's just like kind of not doing anything. Like, did you see his that weird interview with Tucker Carlson this last week where he talked about like what he talked about with Trump?
I did not because I avoid Prince Fish Stick at all costs.
Yeah, no, I fucking hate him, and I also trust 0% of what he says. However, specifically what he was saying about like his talks concerning Iran with Trump seemed pretty legit because it kind of like coincided with like a bunch of other people have said about Trump. But he was like, yeah, I pushed back on like going to war with Iran a bunch with Trump like over the last few years. And like I guess he was part of like this call with Trump like right before I guess he decided to just go ahead and do it. And he was like, hey, this is a bad idea. This is gonna fucking sink your presidency. Like, don't fucking do this. And Trump was like, it'll work out. Don't worry about it. It'll work out. It'll be fine. So
You have like idiots like Alex Jones literally going on camera like denouncing the war because like because Alex is Alex is already losing his shit. I mean when the Onion finally did that whole Infowars bit and then Alex Jones randomly shows up shirtless because what but it's about their personal, like, bottom line. Everybody's jumping down Carlson's throat for, like, you better not be for the Iran war, stuff like that shit. Because, like, fucking, if you actually look into some of Prince Fishstick's finances, he has, like, this huge-ass villa out in the Middle East. Like, I forget, I think it's either in Qatar or, somewhere in the Middle East. I forget where, though. But yeah, he's actually has his own personal interest. Like, I don't want my place destroyed. Like, you know?
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure. Like, fuck him. And then also 90% of that interview was just him devolving into like, oh yeah, it's bad because like the Jews. And I'm like, oh, okay, easy there. But like the one thing I kind of took away that may have been of value was like, yeah, Trump really wanted it and he thought it would go well and he entered like full on just trust me bro like territory. So I don't know.
It's like the same with all the other places that he bankrupt. Trust me, bro.
Yeah.
Trust me, bro. Bankrupt. It's like this casino, it prints money. Trust me, bro. Bankrupt. How did that happen?
I will never understand how you can make multiple casinos go bankrupt.
Right? It prints money. What? Literally, like, don't do shit. Just have it there. How?
Well, I mean, You could ask that. Why don't you ask Spirit Airlines? They officially shut down.
Well, about that, did you see the like buyout deal that Trump offered
Yeah,
them?
It was
I heard it
horrible.
was rejected though.
Yeah, no, it was for
Exactly.
90% of their like fucking shares.
Yes, so you want to get 10%, and it was 50% was going to be used for military use,
Yeah.
aka Spirit Airlines, the deportation airlines of your choice.
Well, yeah,
That's what they're going to use it for.
yeah,
They're
but
going to deport illegals on a Spirit yellow fucking thing that makes it look happy.
yeah, like yeah, it was rejected though. So like, Spirit Airlines is still shutting down, canceling
Yeah,
flights,
no, they're
and
gone.
they're gone.
They're already
But
gone.
the bailout offer, quote unquote, wasn't even really an offer. It was just like, hey, give me your company.
Yeah, and the thing is that it was sad because you had Sean Duffy out here saying the reason it went down was because of Joe Biden once again, not because the fuel prices spiked because of this dumbass Iran war. It can't be Trump's dumb fault. It has to be Biden, who hasn't been in office for over a year and a half.
Yeah, no, it's completely on Trump's foot.
Oh, also Pete Buttigieg. He drew Pete Buttigieg because you need a gay guy in there all the time.
Hmm. But like, yeah, well, there were tons of things that fucked over Spirit. Like they at one point, I know they wanted to try to merge with JetBlue, but then
But
they
that's what he was blaming. That's what he was saying, like how is Joe Biden and Pete Buttigieg because they vetoed the merger.
that was Trump, not Biden. Wait, was it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But that's what he's saying.
yeah. So
That's what he literally went on Fox News and was saying. That's why it's Pete Buttigieg and Joe Biden's fault.
well, I mean, yeah,
It's just how it's Obama's fault for 9/11.
yeah, it's Obama's fault for 9/11. Either way, it's like fucking
Oh, and Madani, the fourth, the not the what was the 9-year old.
yeah, right. But like, it doesn't matter. I mean, like, it's not like Spirit Airlines was actually a good airline anyway. I mean, like, even I heard all of the horror stories that Spirit Airlines is responsible for.
I mean, that's true. However, there have been weird reports that I've been trying to follow about how, since Spirit has immediately gone under, all of the other airlines have started raising their prices.
Well,
So
Yeah.
even if
That's
you
because
didn't ever buy a ticket to Spirit, like you still kind of benefited by them just like being in existence.
yeah, they would keep everyone in check. That was their business model. They keep everyone in check. They go low, but that's also why the inflation of gas prices doomed them. But now you saw people got stranded, so they had to take other fucking airlines to get out, and they jacked up the prices. It's just vultures.
yeah, I mean, like, to be fair, when you lose one of the competitors, all the other all the other major airlines are like, "Oh, cool! Now we can raise the prices up a bit because where else you're going to find a cheaper flight? It's only one of
Yeah.
us." That's essentially it. And again, you could again, yes, they're going to blame the rising oil costs, but at the end of the day, it's not just that. When you have one of the big competitors just out of existence, right? Take for instance what's going on with Warner Brothers right now, right? They're out, right? I mean, yeah, you have some people lost. You have like some people launching an antitrust lawsuit to Paramount to try to block this whole deal from actually going through, right? And that's its own can of worms. But where am I going with this? See, with Warner's streaming service officially out, Disney, Netflix, the other big companies that have their own streaming prices, they can sort of now jack up the prices even harder. Now that they know that there's one less competitor in the field, so they're just going to do exactly that. It is what it is. Like that's just business. I
Yeah.
hate saying that sometimes, especially when the other week I was like, "Oh, dude, it's just corporate consolidation. This happens all the time." It's just, yeah, it's still a pain in the ass to deal with. Be like if fucking Kroger, for whatever reason, just shuts down and Ralph's on Fry's Electronics and all that shit's gone. The bigger competitors will just start jacking up their grocery prices because they can. Since one big competitor is out. Speaking of grocery stores, I know that I didn't put this on the demo crazy notes because this was literally in my newsfeed today. Um, Walmart, who else? Target, I think, and a bunch of other companies are straight up like getting rid of their self checkout kiosks in favor of having.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. Well, because like they were experimenting with automation in the past, but like to play the shitty games that suck ass and change the future. But like, what's happening now is like, because not companies, states are really starting to think about like enforcing limits to AI. And what I mean by that is because AI is doing such a fucking horrible job to the job market in general, the legislation's all like, we need to put a clamp on how much AI can actually be AI. And in response to that, like Walmart's like, okay, we need to self-police before this becomes a thing because we cannot afford to have the state crawling up our asses. So they're
Well,
getting
how much of self checkout is actually AI? Like, is any of that AI, or is it just like not operated by a person?
I mean,
That wasn't that big eye on that,
no, it's
really.
not AI. It's like one person servicing that entire self checkout thing. But because automation is already a big part, and like they're associating automation with AI. I mean, yeah, I can see how
So that
that's
is the one perception that is like it's looking like we're part of the wave of getting rid of jobs, right?
yeah, yeah.
So
That's
if they go
exactly
back
it.
and get actual people, they could be like, no, 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 not us.
That
Yeah,
checks out.
yeah. That's
Plus, they're the largest
it.
employer of people in the U.S.
that's not
I'm
the
talking
only.
about Walmart.
That's not the only thing that the state's actually trying to address. I'm gonna bring this up in Slab Lounge or go more in depth in the Slab Lounge bit. But Cali, for instance, is introducing its own version of the Stop Killing Games bill, and it's gonna go into effect, even though there's a lot of pushback with it. And I'll go more in detail because that's more Slab Lounge than Demo Crazy because yeah, video games and all, but it's still like video games. That abandonware's been a thing. I mean that's just anyway. Abandonware DRM that's been a thing. And the one thing what the big bit I wanted to talk about was what the Supreme Court was doing to the VRA and what they're gutting and yeah.
The thing about it is so stupid. It's like this is racist because they were trying to fix something that's racist. So we're gonna do something racist.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like because they're like we're gonna get rid of the the two black majority black fucking districts in Louisiana that originally is only was there because the original maps were fucking racist. And so they overturned this, and then the first thing what Louisiana does, the government's like, "Hey, I know people already voted in this fucking primary shit, but we're canceling it so we can redraw this map to get rid of the black vote. Thank you."
Yeah. I
And
mean,
then they got other people doing it. I know Georgia pushed back, and it was like another state. I think South Carolina pushed back on redoing itself on here. And right now, this is just literally, hey everyone, everyone's just trying to do the most they could do so they can fucking. It's about this midterms. The Republicans know they're basically screwed, so they're doing every way since Sunday to fucking cheat, steal, get enough seats so they can stay in Congress and in power so they can keep doing nothing and get a paycheck. Because if not, they should go to jail. But then again, I don't trust the Democrats that even if they get in power, that they're actually going to follow through. I think they're going to Merrick Garland this shit.
yeah, no. I wholeheartedly agree. There's a reason why people don't like Smellocrats right now. I mean, just look at what the Smellocrats have done, which is basically okay. I can't say it's basically nothing. Like there have been times where they were just trying, especially with the shutdown, which might actually come to an end now. I guess.
Hmm.
It depends on what the Republicans want, because the Republicans are the ones that always keep the shutdown in their back pocket when they need to get something fucking done that they need to pass that's fucking unethical. So we'll see. And I mean, the Democrats. The thing with the Democrats, I feel like it's so frustrating, is that right now there's so much bullshit that the Republicans do now to open that you should be like Iran in the Lego videos, just trolling their ass every day. It's like, who cares? Like, you should be this like, well, I'm gonna troll this people ass every fucking day. I'm a minority. I got nothing to fucking lose. If the people in my district want to vote me out because I'm out here trolling their ass, I can live with that.
Except
You
AOC.
know,
Except AOC. She went on camera and just said, "Wah,
Yeah.
wah, God, let me fuck you."
dude, this is what I'm saying. Like, bro, if you're a politician, and I know you've done some shitty shit, you might have done some talks or whatever, right? But if you have no like sexual assault, none of this other kind of shit on here, you got really nothing to lose. Like, I feel like you're only not going to that hard because you have something stuck in your past that you're afraid to come to light. But if you got really nothing, this is easy. This is like, I'm in a minority. These people are idiots. I literally, this is the easiest job of my day. I can just see when they do something stupid. Next day, just post about how stupid they are, and I just see the points come in. like, like,
Exactly. Like, it, but like I said the other week, like a lot of the Smellocrats, they don't have any fucking backbone, man.
Yeah.
Retardicans, yeah, they're just doing the will of King Trump, but King Tramp, excuse me. But like the Smellocrats, for the most part, they got nothing, not a damn thing in them. I mean, like Fetterman just went on record to say like, "Oh, I like some of what the retardicans are doing." Like, you fuck, just
Is Fetterman even like a Democrat? He's like a dino.
yeah,
he already said he wanted to switch over to the Republican one, and he got mad. He literally got mad that the Democratic Party refused to back him and fund him. Like, bro, like,
Yeah, I have no idea how he is confused or upset or surprised by that.
when you go every day saying these guys suck, they're pussies, they're not doing what's right, why won't you give me money?
or why won't you say why they're pussies and shit like that, rather than just making such a blanket statement? I can actually make these blanket statements as well as give some fucking context. Again, or context. Examples. Hakeem Jeffries, what a fucking letdown that guy. Fucking, or I'm just gonna call him Pinocchio at this point, because, no, not even Pinocchio. I'll just call him a sock puppet, because Schumer's hand is way up his ass, and Schumer really needs to just not, because I guarantee you, he was the one that, like, lifted he was the one that forced those, that was like, "Hey, you 8 Smellocrats, why don't you vote the other way?" It was him. It was all him. I can guarantee you that.
No,
No, I
I'm
didn't.
tired of Schumer.
So tired of Schumer. Like, AOC needs to take Schumer's spot, bro.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Or like almost literally anyone.
Anyone. Because Schumer literally says what his agenda is. His agenda was just like, I'm just basically give all my money to Israel.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about anything else. This is his own game. He will do anything. He's basically BB's cousin.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. And Israel, Jesus, I really wish that cancer got big-eared bitch face. Fucking idiot. I gotta
Never know.
Bastard.
Dude, I don't know if it gets him. He needs to get that Ben Greer guy. That guy is trouble. He's like, seems like more evil. He's like the Dick Cheney to George Bush in this bitch.
Mm-hmm. Even then, Cheney was all like, "Trump sucks."
Yeah.
And death got him too. And it's just all of it, but like, again, most of the Smellocrats don't have a fucking spine. Okay, they're just, anyone try, like, sure, you'll have AOC, but the squad is still the squad. Okay, like they can't, they don't question them. I mean, hell, Ilhan Omar, she wanted to fucking beat the shit out. She went full. She wild out on that one guy that like sprayed her with shit. Rather than Ryan, she was like, motherfucker, come here, I'm gonna beat you." Oh, yes. Which is weird. With this whole male-dominated centric society, how is it that the women have bigger balls than men?
Yeah, I mean, because they have to fucking fight for like any kind of power. Like men, just in general, like shit on them and like make it so hard to succeed. And so, like, I don't know, they actually have to like fight and be good at their job. But then you've got like a million like fucking white nepo babies that just show up.
Right?
So
I mean,
Yeah, also, you have on the men on this side. It's just like some of them they're okay with the level of power they got. Like they want to rock the boat as like I'm just here taking bribes, being corrupt. That way, I don't have to spend time with my wife, and I can spend time with my mistress and my drug habits.
yeah,
And I don't want to rock any boats. And then, like, usually that the leader and shit knows that shit. So it's just like, okay, I'll just do what you say because, you know, I got my third mistress picking me up to go to Chuck E. Cheese for my kid who says it's not my kid. It might be my gardener's kid. I don't trust the tan on this. I think it might be Ricky's kid, but she's saying it's mine. And I can't let this in the paper.
been like for instance, the Hassan Piker situation, right? Everyone's all like, "Oh, he's too crazy," and I'm like, "What? Why? Because he actually disagrees with you? Oh, Doug, some of his views are really, really out there. Yeah, I get that, and you could still say, you know what? I don't appreciate that, and you can actually have an open dialogue, try to actually debate. But the point is, if you bring him on board, you might actually get some more supporters because it shows that you're willing to actually like say, okay, we know this guy's controversial, and I hope to debate this person, not out of malice, but to see their perspective as well as see my perspective. It's that at least then you actually show off having a spine. You know what I mean? Because then even if you agree to disagree, at the end of the day, you can basically say like, oh, okay, this guy reaches this crowd, this entire generation crowd, and you might not agree with everything he says. I certainly don't. Hell, I still think he shocked his dog, even though that was apparently debunked. But I'm no. Anyway,
I don't think he shocked Kaya.
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought because I kept thinking about the dog like howling in pain. I'm like, no. I believe.
I just think when they say crazy views, they always say that to anyone who speaks out of about accepting IPAC money.
Yeah.
So they want to keep that money. And it is as soon as you say that, it's just like flag that word. It's like, okay, this guy has crazy views. We can't put him from here because we're not going to give back this millions of dollars.
Okay, let me go on a quick side tangent. Gabe, I wholeheartedly believe you. Or rather, I believe the whole debunking kind of. It's just, you know, I had a dog growing up, Tiger, and dogs are just so lovable. I don't want to see them in pain.
Yeah, no, I will say, highly biased. I am Hassan Stan. That being said, though, he fucking treats that dog like a goddess. And, like, if you watch any of his streams, you'll see how much he takes care of that dog. And, like, I don't know. I kind of to piggyback on, like, what other people have sort of said about it. Like, all the people that get upset about, like, the shock collar thing, even if he did, like, I don't know, it's like a training tool. Like, I really don't think that's that bad, even if he did, which he did not. So, okay. I don't know.
Well, okay, side tangent
to that side tangent
before going back to my Hassan Piker point. When I was working at Goodwill for a bit, I saw, like, one of the things for sale was, like, a shock collar. Whenever the dog barks, it shocks them. I'm like, if you don't like your dog barking, you should not have a dog to begin with, you asshole.
Yeah.
But, like, back to the Hassan Piker situation, right? When you're saying, like, okay, his views might be too extreme, his views look who's on the right, okay? Like, Nick Fuentes was aligned with the Retardicans for a while. You really think Hassan's gonna rock that kind of a boat? Like seriously? Compared to Fuentes, Hassan is like Mr. fucking Rogers. Get the
well, and like Hassan doesn't really even have any like crazy vitriolic like beliefs. The thing that people attack him for is just sort of like how he presents himself. And like, I don't know, he is like very close with AOC and Mamdani. Like, none of his views are really any different than theirs. And so I feel like it's just kind of a convenient way to like attack him and be like, oh, if you like him, then like everyone he's associated with is also bad. So it's like a way to attack AOC or Mamdani without like actually doing it. Like, it's just kind of a coward move. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Like I said, and again, fucking spineless idiots won't. Jesus Christ, these people are so fucking spineless. I mean, like when what's her face's husband got hit with that hammer, right? And like,
Pelosi.
yeah, everyone on the right was making fun of it. What the fuck did the Smellocrats do? Absolutely nothing. Like, yo, I was some that was just like, oh, this is outrageous, blah blah blah. The only one that actually, like, again, one of the few people that actually had a spine, my AOC.
Yeah.
Dude, they barely did that much when that one chick from Minnesota got assassinated.
Wait, what?
That one Democratic college lady who got assassinated in Minnesota. They barely did anything with that.
Yeah, they did that. That's true. They didn't do a damn thing with that.
I mean, dude, on the right, they've been still talking about this shit on Fox News. Like, they're still talking about Lisa Whitney and like Linka Games, bitch. And
Yeah. Well, I will say with the fucking hammer thing, there were people on Fox that were like, "Oh yeah, it was actually a gay lovers quarrel. Those two were like dating, and his boyfriend got mad and showed up and tried to fucking kill him with a hammer." So like, I don't know. You also have people like on the right who super did not take that seriously.
Good lord, man! Like this, yeah.
that's why that Jimmy Kimmel shit is so bullshit, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean the whole Jimmy Kimmel thing again.
Jimmy Kimmel and the 8647 James Comey thing. It's like, look at this, what you're bringing, and look at what you were celebrating, running nonstop, laughing. Goddamn, Jesse Waters' punchable face and gut feel. Goddamn, how has no one stabbed him yet?
Yeah.
This is one of the reasons why I'm like, okay, and again, one of the few people that actually have a spine, fucking Newsom, when Texas was like, oh, we'll redraw the map. What did he do? He was like, no, California will do the same goddamn thing. And like, because one of the reasons why you could argue that the Smellocrats aren't doing nothing because they want to take the high road and be the better person. Like, fuck you, okay? Fuck right off. There are times where you just gotta fight fire with fire. And that's why AOC was all like, wah, wah, wah. And Gavin Newsom was like redrawing the redistricting maps. And the people on the right are just stunned by this egregious power grab because they don't know what to do since California is like the 6th largest economy in the fucking world. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I mean, once you win the power and stuff on there, then you can tone on the rhetoric, you can set the example. But if you're out of power, stuff, you got to do shit to get back in power. You being like a great example of going low is not going to win you shit, bro.
I mean, playing the high road is cool and all, and like I think you should when you can. But like, if the other side is just blatantly not playing by the rules, like it's not stooping down to their level. Like, you need to get down in the mud to fucking get rid of shit that's like not playing by the rules and bring things back to normal.
Exactly. You got to bring stuff back to normal. Then you can set the example of how it should be. But right now, it's like world's going darkness, all this stuff, darkest timeline. We're alienating everyone else. It's like, this is not the time to not hit the panic button, the emergency button, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
regardless.
This is serious Avatar state. This is when Appa got kidnapped and Aang crashed the fuck out on those sandbenders.
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh man, like fucking Appa. Appa.
That shit was sad until Appa's lost days. It's just like watching Jurassic Park fucking Futurama. I gotta skip that sometimes, bro. I'm not ready. My
Yeah,
emotions.
right. Well, the Paramount shouldn't have skipped out on like releasing it.
But wait for that movie, yeah, in theaters.
Oh
It's
my
like that would have
god.
been a great thing down here. Now it was just pirating it.
Yep, that's on Paramount Plus completely. That's their greed. They should have released it instead of like, wait for it streaming. Idiots.
Dude, they would probably hit maybe farther than Demon Hunters and fucking what the K-pop Demon Hunters too on Netflix, man. Would have been great.
Yep.
The sequel's already a thing. So, kudos to the studio. Kudos like I don't like K-pop Demon Hunters. My kids fucking
Ugh,
love it. Oh
I like
god.
it.
No, it's fine. Hey, look, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. If you like it, then I see the appeal. But like, in all honesty, I'm like, nope. And kudos to Sony. I mean, like the studio that's doing it, like they're getting a sequel. People are still working. That's good. That's the important thing. Okay. But man, oh my god, am I sick of my kids reciting some of those fucking songs like Gold or Golden or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, that song is super overplayed. I will
Yes.
admit
Or
it.
I think
It's
Soda
like
Pop was
this.
in that.
Oh, I fucking hate Soda Pop. That's the worst song. No, it's super overplayed. It's like back when Frozen first came out. Like that's all you hear anywhere.
Dude, you want to know how bad it is at my school? They're heavy into the Macarena.
Why?
Thank you. Oh my
I
god.
mean, I was young when that came out. I was there.
Me too.
One of my
Dead.
one of my
Man.
dark secrets is that I entered a Macarena contest when I was young. But
Dude, well, are they also okay? If they're doing that, are they doing Ace of Base?
No.
No, what? Oh, come on. Oh,
are they still
whatever.
doing 6-7?
Yes.
You need to take their asses to a bowling alley, get some concert bowl, and put on "I Saw the Sun" with Ace of Base, and all that she wants is another baby to turn around.
The only thing I will approve of one of my students, because they're huge. They're huge into turtles, right? They love the Ninja Turtles. I'm like, oh, here's this. I just watch the first one and Secrets of the Ooze. You'll be fine. They're like, oh, I didn't know about those. And like, I want to say like a week later, that same student comes up to me. He's like, Mr. Doug. I'm like, yeah, what's up? Go Ninja, go! And we started doing that, and I'm like, yes, you win for the day, kid. Oh man,
Maybe the kids are all right.
yeah.
Did you order some pizza? I'm like, what's up?
Jesus, I want to do like the second he started doing that. I'm like, damn it, I shouldn't have gender drop, but it's fine. They don't know which student. Anyway, but yeah, like I'm just so glad that kid was like, go Ninja, go! I'm like, yes.
Are you gonna show the Three Little Ninjas?
Nope. Hell,
Nope, you hate them.
I'm not the biggest fan of Three Little Ninjas. They had like a bunch of those movies too, man. I don't want to.
No, I think they were great.
Anyway, we're coming close to time. At least we ended on that positive note. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Demo Crazy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can listen to us on Amazon Music, YouTube, and Spotify. You all take care. Later on. Boop.